Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rob, and if this is your first time here, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. And if you're a returning visitor, welcome back. Today's video, I want to talk about making videos with your iPhone or with any phone and just keeping things simple and some good reasons for doing it this way. So today what I'm doing, I've come out to a beach, well, kind of a rocky beach. It's a provincial park here in Nova Scotia, Cleveland Beach. And all I've got with me today is my camera, which is my phone, just making sure it's recording. It is. So I'm recording with my phone. I do have a mic separate from my phone because there is wind here, and this mic with this wind muff here, or dead cat, whatever you want to call it, really helps cut down on the wind noise. And I learned that the hard way by making a video without it, and the wind or the sound was horrible. I still uploaded the video if you want to check it out. But yeah, so I've got my phone, I've got this mic, which is wireless, and I have actually today, you don't need this, but just to get the phone a little bit farther away from me, and to give my arm a bit of a break, I've brought with me a Joby tripod. Gorilla Pod, I think it might be called. I'll leave some B-roll here so you can see what it is and what it looks like. But it's really handy because I can hold it in my hand, and it's kind of like a selfie stick in that it gets my phone a little bit further away from me. But also I can set it up on any uneven surface. And as you can see here, there are a ton of uneven surfaces. There's my notes. That I could potentially just set this phone on, right? So if I splay this out, the legs, I can set this on this rock. You know, I wasn't even planning on doing this, but there. And then it can just stay. I don't have another camera to film what I've just done, but that's the idea. Well, no, hey, I can do this. I'll take the phone off of the tripod, and now I can turn it around, and that's what I did. I just set it down there. All right, so easy as that. But anyways, I digress. My point here was that filming with your phone is a great idea. And there we go, I'm holding it again. I think it's a fantastic idea because it keeps things simple. Your phone is typically with you all the time, or mine's with me all the time anyways, always in my pocket, or in my hand if I'm running, or in the car if I'm driving. So always with me. And the reality is the cameras on today's phones are amazing. They rival cameras, like good cameras. They're not quite as good, but they're certainly good enough. This I'm shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second. And I've been told, and I think it looks fantastic when I upload my videos to YouTube. And in fact, video is probably not as important as your audio anyways. I've heard a lot of people say that, and I believe it to be true. Audio is more important because that's what people are listening to. And especially those of us who are over 40 and just trying to get into YouTube, just starting, we don't need the visuals. Like, we're just looking for information. I believe it's the younger generation that is more interested in the flashy stuff, the good, cool looking stuff, the fancy intros, the eye candy, I like to call it. Whereas videos like this, where I'm just giving information, sure, I'm looking at the camera as much as I can for those who are watching the video. But the reality is, the information I'm delivering, this may as well be a podcast, right? Just listening to my voice is probably good enough. If you're listening to what I'm saying, you're getting the information. I'm not showing, in this type of video, I'm not showing anything extra, anything like I'm not sharing my screen. I'm not showing you how to do something like physically with my hands or whatever, right? It's all information. It's all verbal, right? I may throw in some B-roll here and there, like with this tripod. I said I would throw in some B-roll, but typically I don't. Just keep things simple, right? So let me just check my notes, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, so when you have your phone, You can pick it up and make a video at any time, whenever the mood strikes you. If you come up with an idea, it just hits you and you think, wow, I can make a video about that. I wish I had my camera with me. Well, if you got your phone with you, you do. Right now, you might want to put some thought into the mic. Especially if you're outside like this, the audio would not sound great if I didn't use this mic with the dead cat here. But if you're like on a trail that's wooded, like I've made videos there as well, and if there's just no wind around, then your iPhone or Android phone mic is probably good enough. But otherwise, maybe bring a mic with you. But yeah, it allows you to pick up your phone, just hold it with your hands if you want. Now I'm using a tripod now, but you don't have to. I've made videos just holding the phone in my hand, and that's fine. Again, you don't have to worry too much about the framing. I mean, do some tests just to make sure that you're relatively framed well, because the reality is I'm not looking at myself in the phone right now. I'm using the rear-facing camera, so I have no idea if I'm in frame. The only reason I'm pretty sure I'm mostly in frame is because I've done some tests, right? I've done some tests. I'll film myself and then I'll turn it around and I'll play it back and I'll look at it. I'll do that before every video just to make sure that I'm framed relatively well. But keep in mind that it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, it's your message that people are listening to. Yes, they're here because of you, and they probably want to see you, and hopefully you're making a connection with your audience. But the bottom line is they're likely listening to your message, and if you happen to be holding the phone in a way that maybe you're not properly framed, then that's okay. It doesn't matter. It does not have to be perfect at all to be valuable to people. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let me just double check my notes. Yeah, leave mistakes in. That's my suggestion. And there's a couple reasons for that. If you leave your mistakes in your videos, like just me looking at my notes right there, that's, I mean, you may not think of it as a mistake, but it's not a mistake as far as I'm concerned right now, because I know I'm going to leave it in. Other people may want to be delivering a tighter message, and they don't want so many pauses in their videos, so they'll cut things like that out, and that's fine. But if you leave your mistakes in, that's a lot less editing that you have to do, right? Like no editing, just leave it. But also it makes you seem more real and authentic and allows your audience to connect with you better. I know I've said that in a lot of my videos, but it is the truth. People have told me over and over again that they don't mind. They don't mind if, something's not perfect. I might not be looking in the camera. I might have to look at my notes. No big deal. I might be out of frame looking at my chest or up in the sky or over there, whatever. It's okay. It's all okay. I'm just delivering a message. And the main message for you is that if you use your phone to make your videos, chances are it's going to be with you when the mood strikes to make a video. And it just it keeps things simpler. The more simple you can keep the entire process, the better, and the faster you can make videos. And one last point that I want to make is the editing just gets, and maybe I already made this point, but the editing becomes so much simpler. I don't spend near as much time editing my videos as I used to. What's this now? Got a seagull here. Am I in your spot? Yeah, I must be in a spot. Who knows? Yeah, you don't have to spend near as much time editing, and you can get videos out much faster if you don't have to do so much editing. So that's another good reason why. Just use your phone, leave your mistakes in. Basically taking away all the barriers. Take away as many barriers as you can, and you'll be more apt to make more videos and upload more videos. And it doesn't mean you have to upload a video every day or even every week. Right? It's just a matter. But I do think that the more often you do make videos, you will get better faster. So especially in the beginning of your channel, that's a good idea, I think. So anyways, that's it for this video. I hope this helps, and I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.